And we are back. Pokemon Soul Silver Hardcore Nuzlocke. The run continues. We have made it to the second member of the Elite Four. The first member didn't go as smoothly as I would have liked, so I'm really hoping for this one we can bounce back and just get a really clean sweep. If not a sweep, just deal with Koga a lot better than we did with Will and his psychic types. So here, mainly poison types, and we're just going to meet Koga where he is and use our very own poison type here. I think Crobat and Skarmory would also have a very good time. So I think we got a lot of pivot opportunities with this one. So yeah, given those three Pokemon, I think we're going to have a really good time. So without further ado, let's dive right in and see if we can beat Koga, the second member of the Elite Four, without losing anybody in the process. Can we do this? So here we go. In my Heart Gold series, I literally threw out my Typhlosion and completely scorched them with Flamethrower. And then if I ran into any issues, I just had Gyarados. But I banned Typhlosion and Gyarados for this run to make it more interesting. So here we go. I'm going to start off with a Fire Fang and see if this moveset that I gave the Arbok can pay off in the long run. So I don't think I'll be able to hit one-shot anything because none of these moves are stab. But it's going to do a lot of damage, and it also has that chance of one, flinching, and two, giving it that secondary effect of the burn or freeze or paralysis. So really good opportunities there, and I think we just go for another Fire Fang. The biggest detriment, unfortunately, is each of those moves have a 5% mischance, so we just got to watch out for that. But other than that, really good stuff. Ariados drops without too many issues. We just eat a poison jab. And then the Venomoth comes down. Bug poison typing here. Bug poison. And I do believe we continue firing off the Fire Fangs. And let's see the damage here. Yep, just about the same damage as the Spider. And the Shell Bell is going to continue healing there. Really good stuff. Unfortunately, a Supersonic does connect here. And we kind of run into that predicament again where I gave everybody a citrus berry instead of a lum berry. But Supersonic only has a 55% chance of hitting, so we really are just rolling the dice on those. Can Arslan the Arbok shake that off? No, he cannot. So we're going to have to watch out for that. And then it comes down with a Psychic. This is not stab, but it is super effective and does so much damage. And our initial game plan has been completely thwarted by this venomous moth here. I do believe we take that opportunity and go into our Skarmory. Arbok is now unusable, basically, given that health bar. And now another Psychic comes down, and wow, that is just some raw damage there kept coming from the Venomoth. I do believe we're going to go in for the Fly. Thankfully, Supersonic misses this time. I really wanted to go Agility, but if we got confused there, I would have been paying dearly. Skarmory's special defense is not great. Physical defense is phenomenal, though. So hopefully we can lean in to that. And now a second fight here is opening up, and my Fire Fang would have potentially one-shot the Fortress here. But I can no longer do that, and Fly does hit for neutral. Fly does hit for neutral. The others are not very effective, if I'm not mistaken. We should be faster. Let's lock in the Fly and see what Fortress was going to do. I was going to go for Swift. That's going to do literally nothing. So if that is the case here, I'm feeling pretty good about it. We get a little bit of damage, and a Toxic Spikes comes down, unfortunately. Now any swapping I do, somebody is going to get poisoned. That is really bad, but the Protect comes down into another Fly. I do believe this is going to be a 3-shot and another. Okay, so Fortress has nothing that can really hit us, so he is just layering on those Toxic Spikes. I don't know if multiple makes the poison worse or not. I know it does for the original Spikes. Oh my god, he clutches a Protect on the Fly. That's pretty crafty, unfortunately. Wait, so can he? Okay, he can hit us with Swift. I'm just going to go ahead and Agility then. Let's get our speed up while it's just cheesing Protect. And I think we're good now. So hopefully he doesn't cheese Protect again. He misses the Swift. Oh my god, so he can just do that forever. So he is basically just baiting me. So maybe we're going to have to pivot into Oh, I'm running out of health because of it, though, unfortunately. There's the citrus. That gets us back up. That's nice. I'm going to go for another fly, but it looks like he's just going to protect cheese. Absolutely. So there's going to be 10 protects, right? Oh, okay, we break through on that one. Very good stuff. I was getting a little bit nervous that he was going to cheese us with 10 protects, but on the flip side, we are max agility now, max speed, which is really nice. And the citrus berry pop, so our health is looking a lot better. Crobat, flying poison. So I think fly does the most damage. So I think we're just going to go for a fly. Let's see how good fly does against the Crobat. Unfortunately, a double team comes down, making it much harder to hit, but we do connect on the first fly, and it is going to do an absolute double team cheese. Oh my god. I'm just going to roll the dice, and hopefully we can connect on the second fly, and Skarmory misses. This is rough. Oh, this is rough. Okay, we're going to go for another fly. We got 2 double teams we're going to have to deal with, and Skarmory does connect on the second fly try there. Good damage, pops the citrus. Okay. Now, Magneton does have a move that will always hit. It's a weak steel move. It's like a steel version of Swift, but we might be able to lean into that. And, I'm going to go for a Steel Wing, and it actually connects. That's not going to do as much as Fly, I don't think. Gets Crobat into the red, unfortunately. And I do believe that means Koga is going to heal up. So the full restore comes down. I am just kind of baffled. I really I just didn't take these 2 fights seriously enough, or I'm just really feeling the effects of not having a Gyarados on my team. But Steel Wing, we do connect on one. We miss on another. Really, the only scary part about this is the critical hits from the Crobat. But I'm spamming Steel Wing here to see if we can get a defense boost. We cannot, and Wing Attack does come down. We're still a tiny bit out of crit range, so I'm going to keep spamming. We miss another one, and we are still just out of a Wing Attack crit. Now, does Crobat have another move that it could do more damage than its Stab Wing Attack? I don't think so. So I'm going to get a little bit greedy for one more Steel Wing. It does connect, and a crit of our own could kill. It does not, and now I believe we are in crit range of a Crobat Wing Attack. So, Feraligatr and Mamoswine are going to get poisoned because of the toxic spikes that were put down. We have to get Skarmory to safety. Arbok is on a stretcher already. So we could go into a Crobat of our own here, actually, which can dodge the toxic spikes because of its poison typing. And I do believe we'll be looking pretty good there. And no full restore comes down. We do have to tank a Wing Attack, but I think we'll be just fine. And I think we just go for the fly here. I think I could have gone Bite there as well, but I was wondering if Koga was going to do a delayed full restore. No problem there. Our Crobat takes out Koga's, and I do believe this is just an absolute slugfest, but it leads us to this moment against Muck, and we're just going to confuse Ray, lock down the big fella, and then we are going to methodically take down the Muck. It's probably going to go for a minimized cheese, just like the double team game plan that Crobat was doing. And honestly, I'm going to spam a little bit of a Bite here to try to get a flinch. I completely miss, and it gets off 2 minimized. This is just egregious, if I'm being honest. We're going to go for one more Bite. We do connect. It's going to do a little bit of chip damage, no flinch, and we do get a confusion there. And it has Black Sludge, though, so a leftovers for poison types. Not what you want to see, and it is just going to keep minimizing and healing. And I do believe I'm going to swap into the Magnezone. I don't think Magnezone is going to get poisoned because of the steel typing, and it's going to dodge all poison moves because of that steel typing as well. So if I can get a Thunder Wave to lock down the Muck and stop it from minimizing, that would be great. We cannot. So if you could just bear with me as we methodically use the Magnet Bomb, which is the Steel Swift move I was mentioning earlier, and we get a critical hit, which is absolutely fantastic. And we're just going to have to methodically take down this Muck. and just go with that full accuracy move and completely negate the minimize. Now, if Koga has another full restore, this is going to take us forever, but if not, this could be the fadeaway game winner here. Memento the Magneton drops back, and Koga does not care about anything other than himself. With the full restore, I'm going to mash the speed button. I don't think Muck has a move that can actually hit the Magneton, so it is spamming minimize, helplessly clinging to life here as the massive magnets takes down this bundle of poison. And there it goes. We finally clear Koga, man. I went into this fight really hoping I could get a cleaner battle than the first one, and I guess that kind of was. We had less Pokemon in danger there. We still had two that almost died, but we were able to play around the obstacles. So in the end, we successfully completed the battle. I will take it. No casualties. And we are on to the third member of the Elite Four. So let's do it. As always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it, and I will catch you on the flip. Peace.